What's going on YouTube? Rob A here, and today we're going to be taking a look at Mega Bloks Assassin's Creed DaVinci's Flying Machine. The set has 95 pieces and retails for about $10. And as you can see, it is exactly what it says it is. It is a version of DaVinci's Flying Machine as seen in Assassin's Creed 2. And on the back here, it's got some more of the, it shows you a bit of the skeleton, I guess, of the flying machine itself. You get a little stand here, which looks pretty cool, and of course, a nice little Ezio figure. Very nice, and shows you the accessory list as well. So, very, very cool. It's just one of the many smaller sets, or one of two, I guess, smaller sets for the Assassin's Creed line. And we're just going to go ahead and put this together, and we will check it out in just a moment. Alright guys, so here we have DaVinci's Flying Machine. And it's a very simple set, so we'll probably keep this pretty brief, but you do get a micro action figure in this set, and we will go over that first, as we always do. So we can just pry him off right here. Oh, his poor hand. Oh no, his hand came off. Alright, well, it's the first time that's happened, so I think it's an isolated incident. And it may be due to this particular mold kind of not quite covering the entire wrist section. I'm not entirely sure, but that aside, you get yourself another Ezio. This one's a little bit different than the previous one that we've seen in the tower. You got some nice red detailing on his little skirt piece thing there. I believe he's got some red under this bandolier as well. And let's try and get that visible for you guys. I won't get too crazy. It's basically just a couple of red stripes. Hooray! So yeah, he's got the usual head going on there. You can see that real quick, and he also comes with this little piece of hair that you can stick on and make him more friendly, I guess. But just pop that off, pop the hood on if it wants to cooperate. There we go, and you've got yourself an assassin, and he does come with, I showed you guys, well, I didn't show you, but you saw, he does come with the little wrist blades, and they just clip right on over the wrists like so, and he's ready to punch, stab the crud out of people. So he's got a little floppy sash in the back, a little hole for accessorizing. And as I've mentioned before in other videos, these are really soft rubber, so it's very simple to get nice leg movements out of that and all that sort of fun stuff. So very, very cool. I like this one a lot. It's not my favorite, but I do like this assassin version of Ezio. He also comes with a sword, so you can in fact have blades on his wrists and sword in his hand, and yo dog, I heard you like stabbing. And you can also stick the sword in his little sash, his little spot on both sides for that, so you can stick it however you like, and it'll stay in there just fine. So there you go. There is the micro action figure. You get a little stand, a little clear piece, a little clip here to hold up the flying machine, and then the flying machine itself is right here. And it's really, really nicely built. I mean, it's built much in the same way that you'd imagine the actual flying machine would be built. You have all these little rods and pins going throughout, kind of creating the wings. And these are all adjustable, but you just want to kind of have them so they sort of fit with the shape of the wings themselves. And the wings are actually really nice. They're fabric, but the color makes them look like an aged, nice kind of tea-stained age to them. So I think that works out really well. You can, of course, fold these up, which is cool. Not really a necessary thing, but you can do that. And of course, just, you know, unfurl them, kind of adjust these how you like. So very, very nice wing situation going on here. The back as well just has these two kind of pipe stick things coming out, and the back wing is attached just like so. You've got a little rod here for grabbing on, and a little post here also, I guess, for resting your feet on. You can as well use that to prop up the machine itself, should you so desire. Have it on just on display if you like, or you can stick it up here if you wish. And attaching Ezio here is quite simple. You just kind of get his arms in the correct position, or his hand fell out again. That's not good. I can't help but wonder, looking at it, I don't know if this is meant to be this way, or maybe mine is misshapen, because I don't recall there being a dip in this piece of the wrist on any of the others, and it's the same mold, it's just painted differently. So I don't know, that may be, I may have a faulty figure. So hopefully yours will not do that, especially on something that kind of demands strength in the wrist to hold on to the onto the little bar here. But you get him attached to the little bar, and you just kind of, you know, rest his legs back around against that. I guess you could put his legs around it and put his feet up back here if you wanted to, but I think this looks a little more natural, just kind of like he's hanging off a little bit, and then you can have him gliding around. And it's really, really a nice little set. Really nice $10 set. Well worth picking up, in my opinion. And I do like, you get a really decent assassin in this one as well, so long as your wrist works. But I'm sure that's an isolated thing. And if I didn't just clean up around here, I'm sure I'd have a bunch of assassins at hand easily, but sadly I don't. I'll have to dig them out, because, you know, I had company, so I had to get all the toys out of the way for, you know, for a moment anyway. But yeah, really, really nice little building set. I really do quite like it, and it's really, really cool. It's a nice display piece for sure, and it's a really nice one to have, you know, fly around the house. Fly over your, you know, Lego town or Mega Bloks town or whatever you have. But really, really cool overall. I'm very happy with it. And I think that is going to do it for this review, guys. So I want to thank you so very much for watching, as always. And yeah, I've got more stuff, so stay tuned. I'll see you in the next one. Bye for now.